Hey Language Luminaries, welcome to today's session, which is a requested session by all the viewers, and in case you are able to view my screen, I want the answers to be commented in the comment section below. So it is a session on interview preparation where we have question and answers, just top 10 questions which will be asked in an interview. First question, which is reference to the context, that is, tell me about yourself. You should answer the question in a way where you conduct yourself with the preference, that is either your ambition or your forwarded growth, and then you have to place your statement as I am Shruthi MN, a passionate English learner and coach. I focus on helping people improve their communication and confidence. I have experience in 5 years and I am excited to contribute my skill to this role. This is a concise prediction that we have quoted ourselves as a English coach, for example, or an English learner, and then we quote our next set of questions, that is, what are your strengths? The answer could be equivalent to the previous one or the next sentence, that is, your strength with your preference, that is, a skill which is quoted in your job description. For example, I am a quick learner, detail-oriented, and a good communicator. I adapt easily to new environments and enjoy solving problems efficiently. Next question can be forwarded as a thought. What are your weaknesses? Now, when we talk about a weakness, it should be equivalent to the previous sentences where we understand that when we choose the right medium, that is a weakness, and then we propagate it as a strength, where I see everything falls into place when we balance our attire. For example, sometimes I focus too much on details, but I am learning to balance perfection with efficiency. This quotes everything in detail. Why do you want this job? Now, when it comes to your job, for example, an English coach or a Salesforce developer or a Android developer, when we go ahead with the passage, it should be clear that I want this job because it aligns with my skills and allows me to grow professionally while contributing positively to the organization. Now, when we talk about positively, it should be stress. The reason is the stressing verb should be co-heralded as a passage where we had learnt this topic in the previous sessions, that is adverbs. Tell me about the challenge you faced and how you overcame it. Your answer should be equivalent to the deadlines or the task which you want to overcome. During the project, we had tight deadlines. I prioritized tasks, coordinated with my team, and we successfully completed this project on time. Next question is a team building question where we can answer it based on our skills and perseverance. Why should we hire you? I bring a combination of skills, dedication, and enthusiasm. You can add another word, that is team efficiency. I am confident I can add value to your team and adapt quickly to your processes. How do you handle stress or pressure is the next question where you can answer it according to your priority. I stay organized, prioritize tasks, and take short breaks if needed. This helps me to maintain focus and deliver results even under pressure. This summarizes the entire portion where we can ask about the task and break it into sentences. When it comes to manager who's questioning you, it's a tip that everybody should place themselves with, that is, we can organize our data, and in case you're presenting yourself either in an interview, you should understand the stressing verb that we use, and when we pause, it is easy to go ahead with the passage. When do you see yourself in 5 years? Or where do you see yourself in 5 years? When comes into picture when you understand that the job preference is equivalent to a job. Now when it comes to the answer which you have to quote, that is, I see myself growing professionally, taking on more responsibilities and contributing significantly to the organization's success can be a quoted example. Now when we speak about the wit and humor in a interview, where I see the theme is placed well and there are passages where you have to coherent and you understand that the scenario is equivalent to the prediction. That is, the scenarios that we quote is not equivalent to the manager's experience and the expertise is equal to 5 years. Now let's move on to the next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or prior to that, there's another question which you have to handle. That is, how do you handle stress or pressure? Where we have spoken about why should we hire you, and we have spoken about how do you handle stress or pressure. Now we know where do you see yourself in 5 years as the next question. I repeat the answer for how do you handle stress or pressure as they organize, prioritize tasks and take short breaks if needed. This helps me to maintain focus and deliver results even under pressure. So when it comes to this question, how do you handle pressure or stress, it is easy to adapt to the conversation where pressure is not pressure. That means the stressing verb should be equivalent to the results. So I maintained my dignity, or I drew a line where maintaining a line is equivalent to maintain a line. That means to understand the entire concept, you should understand the next question. Where do you see yourself in next 5 years or 5 years? Answer should be equivalent to the previous questions where you have to summarize your life. I see myself growing professionally, taking on more responsibilities and contributing significantly to the organization's success. Next, can you work in a team? It's a very good question. Absolutely should be your answer, along with the questions that come around as a prophecy. I enjoy collaborating with others, sharing ideas and learning from colleagues to achieve common goals. And when you complete the 9th question as a summarized inheritance where the vertebral is equal to the next question, that is, do you have any question for us? And you have to answer the way I've quoted this. Yes, I would love to know what success looks like in this role and how I can contribute efficiently or effectively to the team. Now, effectively comes into picture when we quote two phrases, that is A and B are in a conversation and everything comes into picture as a coherent. Coherent is equal to the coherited passage, which is an inheritance to the inherent. That is, the vertebral is equal to the manager. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comments related to this piece of advice which I've quoted, especially the last question, you can comment it in the section below. Thank you. Have a great day.